Happy Friday, everybody. It is yard sale day. It's about 7:30 a.m. We're headed to our first yard sale. We have a couple of state sales to look at. We're gonna be looking for gold, silver, anything of value. Hopefully we get lucky like we did in the past couple of weeks. People have been selling all kinds of silver and gold stuff, and we've been finding treasures. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, so I'm using the app. It's called Yard Sale. I think it's like $1 or $2 on the app store. It's not a sponsor or anything, but we are here at the first yard sale. I usually don't like to record at these places, but if I find anything, I'll keep you updated. All right, this one doesn't look too terrible. They have a pop-up camper over there, which would be kind of awesome. Unfortunately, I don't have a driveway to hide it. But they have like a farm stand there. They got like honey, and so I guess we'll go take a look. I got my loop and my magnet. Right, no luck at the last yard sale. So here's the second one. Let's see how we do. Okay, this place had a bunch of fake jewelry. Now I have my yard sale app to highlight any keywords in green, and my keyword is silver. It's right there. Let's see what time it opens. It's already almost 9 o'clock. They open at 9, so let's head down there. Just hit the directions. I am gonna bring my camera because they do have silver. A mask on. So even though it said silver on the ad, it certainly was not silver. It was just silver plate for everything. I know you can't read it, but it just says silver there. Whenever they say silver, it's either one, they know what they have, or two, it's probably just silver plate, but it's still worth looking at. You never can really tell. So let's go to the next one. Lots of good stuff. And it starts at 9 a.m. All right, let's go. It is only 7 minutes away. All right, so I got everything here for $5. We've got a bunch of rings, a bunch of earrings, even some necklaces. Now the thing is, I already know that some of this stuff is fake. Even though it is stamped 925 or 14 karat gold, like this one here, I can tell it's obviously fake, but it is stamped 925 inside, like it would be sterling silver. We'll take a closer look at all this stuff once we get back to the house. I just wanted to pick this up because there is a few things that I think are real, but a lot of it is fake. So I still think I got my money's worth, but it's also a really good example to show you guys that even though it's stamped, it could still be fake. So we'll put that in here. We'll go on to the next yard sale. All right, well, I was a little bit late on that one. They had a box full of gold and silver, and some guy was already going through it, and he had it like reserved. He was hoarding it, so he was being smart about it. We're gonna head up to the next one. All right, so that was a really good yard sale. They had some silver sitting out, and some of it was pretty obvious, and she had just polished everything, so I was like, that doesn't look real. But I'll show it up close, but this thing here is heavy, this bracelet. And this thing here, she said it was your grandmother's. It's got turquoise in it. Obviously, that's real turquoise. We'll take a closer look at all the markings, and we'll test everything at the end of the show. I got everything in this bag for $13. Right now, silver is about 30 bucks an ounce, 29 bucks an ounce. Another yard sale, and I got this. Some kind of, look, I think it's Danish old coin. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if it's silver. The chain is magnetic though, so that's a maybe. That is a sterling necklace. That is a sterling necklace. And then inside this, there's this huge gemstone. I'm not sure what it is, but the guy threw it in for free. I got everything from this place for 10 bucks, all this stuff here. I don't know if these little pieces are gold or real gemstones or whatever, but again, we'll check it out when we get home. All right, enough bad quality footage. Let's go either to the next yard sale or I'll see you guys at home. All right, I'm at a stop sign and I wanted to record something before I forgot. At that last yard sale I went to, there was a whole bunch of 1/20th 14 karat gold plate stuff. I mean, not gold plate, gold filled. And I used to grab that when I saw it, but I don't grab it anymore. Even though it would be a, you know, a profit, it's very small profit. The gold filled stuff is basically worthless. Ooh, neon signs, yard sale. Whenever I see these neon signs on the side of the road and they're not listed in the app, these are sometimes the best ones because the treasure hunters don't hit these ones up normally. Okay, so here's everything laid out that I found today. Everything over here is possibly fake. I have no idea if it's real. I did not test anything yet, but we will. This thing here, it says 925 sterling, but I really don't think it is. If you look at it closely, it just doesn't look, even if it's gold-plated silver, I mean, it's possible that it's silver, but it just, I don't know. We're gonna test it. Everything else here, this little locket, it looks silver, but it doesn't say 925 on it anywhere, but I want to test it anyway. These little pieces don't say silver or gold anywhere on them that I can see, but again, everything will be tested. This ring looks silver, it says 925, but I want to test it. These just don't look silver, and they also have S925, which is like the Chinese version of silver, which is fake silver. So I'm pretty sure those are fake. This piece here, even though it says 925, it is magnetic slightly, so I don't trust that one either. This is 9 karat gold, or KR375 over in the UK. That's how they stamp gold. So yeah, 9 karat gold for that. This stuff here is all sterling silver, sterling Norway 925S. So in Scandinavia, they also put an S with their 925. So that's another thing to note. That's probably close to a ½ ounce of silver right there. This thing here, on the back you can see, this is probably the biggest piece of silver I got. Sterling, 1973. And she had just polished this, so that's nice. This is another heavy piece of silver. And at 30 bucks an ounce, I think I did pretty good. Now this piece here, I thought it was gold, but this is actually silver with a real pearl in it. Finally, this coin necklace here, I don't know if it's real or not, but we're gonna test it. We're gonna go to numista.eu and see if it's real. The chain is magnetic. All right, well, I ended up with a lot more fake stuff than real stuff, but I think we still made at least our money back and probably made a profit with the real stuff, definitely. Pretty much everything is stamped 925. This stuff here is all stamped S925, which is the Chinese fake way of making silver. We have a few little earrings, nice ring. I guess that's some sort of a bracelet, sterling. That's a piece of Norwegian silver. It's a piece of sterling. It's kind of feels hollow. It's not that heavy. That's a sterling necklace. And this is actually pretty interesting. It is real silver. It's an award medal for the long and faithful service for the Royal Patriotic Society from Sweden. It's pretty awesome. And then of course we have some gold with some, who knows what kind of gemstones. Matter of fact, I want to take these gemstones to a jeweler. This thing here, I'm not really sure what it is. It looks like an amethyst. I don't know if it's real diamonds. And of course, this big gemstone. I think it's aquamarine, but I want to find out for sure. All right, let's weigh up our silver. Now this is just silver value. If I sold the jewelry separately, of course it's going to be worth more. This token is probably worth who knows how much. I could check it on eBay and find out, but we've got 90.65 grams, or 3.197 ounces. So 3.197 ounces of 92.5% pure silver or sterling silver is valued at $71.99. So that isn't bad, and we didn't even get to the gold yet or the gemstones. I don't know if this is real, man. I don't know. Even if it was real, I don't know how much it would be worth. No idea. But maybe the jeweler can help us out with this stuff. So I don't want to bust the gemstones or anything out of here. I know it's gold, and usually, you know, you just bust the gemstones out to get the weight. But I think we should take this to a jeweler, maybe get some values on this stuff, if it's even real, and maybe he can give us a better value, and then we'll take that value that he gives us and add it to the $71.99.
Jewelers, this is Leo. Can I help you?
Hi, so I have some gemstones and some jewelry and stuff. I'm not sure what it is. Would I be able to bring it in there and have it looked at? Maybe you guys can tell me if it's real or if it's worth anything.
Sure.
Okay, cool. I'll be right over.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye. So, a lot of this stuff is probably fake. Like this one here, this necklace, it says 925 on it.
Yeah, it's 925 plated gold, 14 karat gold.
But I don't think it's real silver. Like,
Let's see.
I think it's completely fake. You see how it's like just cheesy looking?
Did you take a polish and
No.
or anything? Let me see. Yeah, it's gold plated silver.
It is silver.
It's electroplate. It's just thick.
This thick plated.
Yeah.
This one here, this was the chain that was on that one, and it says 18K, but this is magnetic. This piece here is actually magnetic, and this is not. And maybe like an agate or something?
It is agate.
That's an agate, okay.
Yeah. It's silver.
That's a silver around
Silver
it.
bezel, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because I mean, they really took
It's
their time.
tarnished is what it is.
So you can tell it's silver because it's tarnished.
Yeah.
Now this one, it says Italy 925 on there.
Mm-hmm.
But when I take a magnet to it, the magnet lightly brings it.
Right. It's silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
And this is probably silver.
Silver.
Then.
That's silver.
And then the best. This is the best thing. Well, here, I'm going to hold this.
Save the best for last.
Yeah. There's these two things. Now, this one I know is gold, but it's 375 UK. You know how in the UK they put 375?
Uh-huh. I do.
So I just wanted to know about the gemstones in that one.
CZ.
Oh, okay, cubic zirconia, so I could pop those out to get my gold weight. This thing here, it looks like real gemstones, but I don't know if the metal's real. And there's one
It's
thing.
a piece of glass, and the stones are CZs.
Okay, so
And this is plated.
that's plated,
Yes.
probably copper, nickel, or something plated with gold.
Yes.
Okay. Now here's the thing. This came in its own little pouch. I found this at a yard sale. I don't know. Is that a giant aquamarine?
It is. Or a topaz, one or another. I see some green tint to it, though. You know?
Does that mean it's fake?
No. Green is aqua. I need a Chelsea filter. Let me look at this right.
All right.
I'd have to run some tests on it, you know.
Would you like to hold on to it? So it's
And
going.
I can't tell if it's a flaw. You know?
Is there a way to weigh it to see? Or I guess you'd have to do like a what's it called?
Specific
but
gravity.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a specific.
Okay. All right.
But if it is an aqua, it's worth some money, like $5,000 or something.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
So you think it'd be worth getting the test done?
You got a high dollar one with no inclusions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what do you think the chances are of that being real?
Why don't, if you want to leave it with me, I can run a Chelsea filter. Or I'll tell you what, why don't you bring it back in Tuesday, and I'll bring my Chelsea filter.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
be
because
here
I live
Tuesday.
right over here.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll bring it in.
All right.
Thanks, man.
You bet.
That would be sick if that was real, man.
Right, and I'll bring in my Chelsea filter and we'll check it out.
All right. Thanks so much.
You bet. You have a good day.
All right, thanks so much.
You need any...
All right, so I don't know if you were able to hear what the jeweler said, but he thinks that this might actually be a real aquamarine. He wants me to bring it back on Tuesday for some kind of a special test, but he looked at it under his laser microscope thing, and he was like really surprised that it is what it is. Let's go ahead and weigh this thing up. Okay, so it's set to grams here. 5.93 grams. I don't know how many carats that is, but that's... yeah. Now, if this thing is real, which I really... it's hard for me to believe it is real, but if it is real, that's just crazy, man. I don't know. It's like, he said $5,000. If that's true, then this is the most expensive thing I've ever found. Wow. I want to get a second opinion. Let's bring it to another jeweler. All right, again, I went to another jeweler, and 3 jewelers looked at it. They said their appraisers are not here due to the virus, and it would cost about $140 to get it appraised. But all 3 jewelers looked at it separately, and they all said that they think it's authentic. They said the one reason when you turn it, it has like a coppery color, and they were all like, couldn't believe that I found this at a yard sale, and they gave me a price range of $3,000 to $5,000. They didn't say they would buy it. They said that it needs to be appraised first, but they said that they think it'll appraise that it actually is a giant aquamarine. All right, well, it is a couple days later. I actually am on my way now to an appraiser. I got an appointment. We're going to go over there to the actual appraiser. This guy is a member of the National Association of Jeweler Appraisers. He's going to tell us whether or not this is a real stone. Before we go to this appraiser, I just want to let you guys know that I did actually go to 9 different individual jewelers in the past couple days, because I've been really excited about this thing, thinking that it's real, and every single jeweler thinks that it's authentic. One guy said that for sure it is not synthetic. The rest of them were just like looking at it, and they're like, they just, you know, some of them just looked at it for a second, like, oh yeah, it's real. And then some of them had to take it and look under a microscope, and then they again said it was, you know, real. But I still really don't believe it. A gemstone worth what these guys are saying, like $3,000, $5,000, these crazy numbers. It doesn't compute with me. So we're gonna go over to an appraiser. He gave me permission to film, so I'll let you guys listen to what he has to say. And after we leave the appraisers, I'll either be 1, freaking out that it's real, or 2, still happy even though it's not real. It still made a fun video showing that you guys that, you know, it's possible that you can go on these yard sales, and I've proven it in previous videos that you can actually go to these yard sales and you can make a lot of money. I found huge coin collections in my previous videos. I'll link them up here. But anyway, let's go to the appraiser and see if it's real. Here is the possible aquamarine. I still don't believe it's real.
All right.
And I want you to take a look at it.
Well, off the top of my head, it looks real. So what we are going to actually do is test it. Gemstones are a solid. It's a crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And they treat light differently. Light travels at the speed of light. When it hits an object, it's refracted. It's slowed down. When you take a glass of water, you put a straw in it. It looks like it bends. All right? It does the same thing when it enters a gemstone. It's slowed down. And the ratio is called the refractive index, how much it's slowed down.
Depending on the material.
Right. And each gem is a little bit different. So we can measure that right here with a refractometer. When I say, okay, that a stone refracts, sometimes they'll basically break that beam up into 2 beams. The aquamarine, like beryl, is a doubly refractive gem. Right now, it looks to me like it's not. It looks like it's singly refracted.
So that means it's probably not aquamarine.
Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to run the refractive index test and see what it is. And this is just a liquid to between the the lead glass and the stone to just give it a better reading. 1577. Yeah, it is not beryl. I'm going to see if there's anything else that it could be. There's no inclusions in there. But again, in fairness, aqua tends to be a pretty clean crystal. Let's see here. Singly refractive. No. I think it's glass.
And I'm glad I came to you because everybody was getting my hopes up and I didn't believe it. I mean, 9 different jewelers told me that the first thing they said when they looked at it, like, wow, that looks real. Do you want to sell it? Like they're trying to take it off my hands. I'm like, no.
Yeah, right.
I didn't know. But I thought that they knew something.
I thought maybe it could be synthetic spinel, but it isn't.
Most likely glass then.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
I wish I had better news.
That's fine. At least I know. I'm happy now that I know what it is. All right. Well, I thought it was a aquamarine. So many people told me it was, and the expert says no. So that's fine. I'm still going to release this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that. I put out a new video every week, and that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks again, everybody, for watching my video. It's much appreciated. I did notice that 73% of my viewers aren't even subscribers. So if you would like to make sure you don't miss any of my future videos, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.